Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. We're just gonna start off with a pretty quick Ifrit fight, because last time... There we go. What did you just drop there? Oh, it's Shizu's sword, okay. But, anyways, last time, we did a whole lot of our boss battles. Like, let's see. We managed to defeat... Charybdis. Charybdis was actually kind of no challenge, because we have this sword slash attack using a fire and a space core in our sword. This thing does almost 1,000 damage. This is silly strong. Yeah, yeah, we're very powerful. Our traveler teleportation was able to bypass the magic jamming, so we could actually get up there and fly. Why did it sound like I was just getting hit there? I guess I'm on fire. Anyways, but yeah, Charybdis, no problem. We fought the elemental colossus. Again, no problem. If I fought him seriously with actually all of our buffs on, we would have one-shot him. Yeah. We're pretty strong. We ended up spawning in the Orc Lord, trying one more time to get a hold of Starved. The words are hard. Not scarred, starved. Like, hungry, famished. That's the word. Why could I not say it? I forgot I had clones out over here. But yeah, we managed to defeat the orc disaster. We ended up having to spawn it in because I could not get it to spawn in legitimately, and I just wanted to try fighting it one more time and see if I could steal its abilities. But turns out that neither Charmed nor Chosen One actually work at all on any bosses, and the orc disaster is included. So no Starved for us, sadly. We can't just go and steal carrion skills without hurting him. Although we could use Drain. If we used Drain enough times, we could get it legitimately. But I'm just gonna spawn in another... I'm just gonna spawn in another... Tempest Starwolf in a moment, so that we can see those skills before we do much else. But I think that's about it. We did some tests with the slotting. Now we have a fire space one, like I was just talking about, for over 1,000 damage. If we were to add in this element core for wind, it would become a fire attack that did like a little explosion. It's pretty cool. There are two other ones we didn't have, though, in water and earth. So before we started, I spent 2 hours grinding and killing a whole bunch of aqua frogs in the swamp and the beast gnomes over there to finally get enough of each. Like, it took me 6 hours. I already had 2 waters and 6 earths. Yeah, apparently it's like a 1 in 10 shot to get one of these things from mobs that are already fighting and losing to spawn in. But while I was at it, I just leveled up and learned a few new skills. Like, what was in here? I don't remember exactly what it was. Aura Slash I mastered. Traveler I mastered, just by going like, boom, boom. Actually, now that it's mastered, it has a 2-second cooldown. So I can just teleport instantly whenever I want, basically. Like, 2 seconds teleportation cooldown is effectively 0-second cooldown. Like, that's how quickly it goes up. But while I was at it, I was also training Berserker by turning it on and off again every 10 seconds. And when I leveled up, when I mastered Traveler itself, it gave me the ability to learn Stardust Rain, which is a cool new ability. It needed its own training. But basically, I can just look at a mob and say, oh, a little bit of lag. let me up there. But if I just aim at a mob and I do this, it does that attack, which is kind of cool. I think you're a tamed one, that's why you're not attacking me, but oh well. I have plenty of leech lizards. Hockey accidental teams were aplenty. But yeah, Stardust Rain is a pretty cool skill. Stardust Rain. It is sadly not very long range, and if I try to tame something while doing this skill, it will end up killing that mob. Anyways, other than that, Observer, I just have a little bit of training on. Speaking of which, I had left the danger sense mode of Observer on. That's coming back off. I don't know if I have an actual reason to master Observer, if its dodge chance gets higher or not, but I figured I'd work on it nonetheless. But yeah, hotbars, just a few things here or there. Not really much else of great import got trained up. In fact, I don't think anything else super important actually got any training, come to think of it. Just Traveler. Oh yes, Ultra Speed Regeneration. That's also a thing I did. So now, do I actually have it on? I meant to turn it on, but I don't remember if I did. Yes, Ultra Speed Regeneration. Cool. We're gonna need to turn off all of our regen and defensive skills whenever we go to fight Hinata, because we need to get hurt enough so that we can get below a certain health bar. We need to get hurt so that we can regen, basically. And that's how we're gonna do True Hero Evolution today. But, this might very well be the last episode of this run, because basically all we have left to do is I'm gonna spawn in another one of you, and I'm gonna steal your skills to test those for a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of testing with these things. Oh, I'm out of Magisteel in here. Plus, I'm gonna need a little bit of extra iron. So, like so. Only gonna need 8 of you. But yeah, I just need to wait for that to smelt up. I need to make 2 low Magisteel things so I can make the other 2 elemental cores. And then we're going to do a little bit of testing with those. But in the meantime, let's actually go over here away from everything else to avoid any mishaps with aiming things. Gravity domination. Let me fly, please. Let's see. Do I remember the command for this? Last summon Tensura. Dire Wolf. That's... Oh yes, position NBT. I think it has to be specifically this one. Star. Variant. 15 star 1, I think? I think that's right. No, that was not correct. Is it 14? Hmm. 13. No, every single one of these is getting the same exact dire wolf. I thought it was variant. What is this instead? Does it have to be a capital V? Nah, apparently I'm doing something wrong. Let me double check this. Okay, while I was looking through this, I just had the Magisteel going. That's good. I found the command again. Did I forget to do a capital S as well? Is that what it was? Oh, there you are. There. Okay, there's that's what it was. Okay, I just forgot one of the capitals. So if I do 15 instead, there we actually have one that's the same level as Carrion. And if I just do this and this, I do not get your skills. Why did I not get your skills? Okay. So that's not going to actually work. I would end up having to actually kill Carrion. What if I do 14? There we go. You're the 1-star one. And then can I force evolve you? Slash evolve? No. So I can't just cheat this in. I would have to end up killing Carrion. I don't want to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Like, you still do... Who's a good boy? Okay, you still do Black Lightning. Aw, I can't. Like, I ended up spawning in Carrion the same way, which means Carrion probably also wouldn't give me those skills, right? You can stay, Carrion. Which means I legitimately just can't showcase those skills. Unless Spearhead just doesn't want to give them. Oh man, this is a little bit sad. I guess I won't be able to showcase Black Thunder or Black Lightning or whatever and Ultra Instinct. Dang it. Fine. I guess we'll end up having to do those legitimately in a different run because apparently I'm having a hard time cheating them. Or, you know, I just do Tensura edits. At this point, do I just do this? Tensura, Black Lightning, and Tensura... I don't think I really need Ultra Instinct. Like, that's just another 20% dodge chance. We already have a 75% dodge chance if we're on our hotbar with Observer and... with Observer and Mathematician, we already have a 75% chance. I don't think we really need it. But I'm just going to give myself this skill at this point, because I really want to test it, and apparently nothing else is working for my cheats. and I only could get it legitimately if I killed off the apparently original Carrion, not even this one. You're not sure. I just want to use it. I just want to test the skill, even if I'm not going to use it, actually. Because I don't think I'm really all that I don't think this skill is going to be any useful in a fight. All of my magic crystals over here. Oh, a little bit of lag. Oh, my sleepy dragons are being dogpiled by slimes. I need mediums, thank you. Endermen. There's so many random little things. I need to do this in here. Magic stones. I'm on the wrong ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do 16 like this. It's easier than going to grab more. 2 of you. And then these get used like this. Now have I done it correctly? Yes. Good. One of these becomes an earth core. And one of these becomes a water core. That was way more... I made that way more difficult than it needed to be. I also tossed the wrong thing in the backpack. You and you can go... Fine, you go in this backpack full of stuff I'm gonna nom eventually. Eventually should probably be now, by the way. Where do I have absorb? There it is. I'll finish eating up to full in a moment. Why is my aura so low? Anyways, take out these 2 cores, grab out the wind core. I know what these ones all do together. Fire and wind is a little fire shot. Space and wind does nothing. All 3 makes an explosive fire shot. What about the water core on its own, and then the earth core on its own? Okay, so it's the same water ball that I would get if I used water manipulation. Makes sense. Earth on its own? Okay, so basically I throw a dripstone. Which... Where's my training dummy? Dripstones are actually pretty strong. So if I just do this... 346 is the big number. I'm more or less focusing purely on the big numbers when I do this. 346, I think makes it technically slightly weaker than the others. Oh, that did almost 700. Yeah. So that one does 690. That one does 690. That one does 769. And this one does 346 when fire damage. Okay, so these 2 are about on the same level. These 2 are on the same level, and this one's in its own league. What about an earth and a water one? Let's do the 2 new ones. It's a little mud ball. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's not good, but it's cute. And fire mud ball. Okay. So, basically, I've created... I'm assuming this made, like, the mud into, like, a proper brick instead of just, like, a random stone is the idea with that. Cool. Wind version instead. It just makes the mud ball better. Base version. Did that say 1500? That says 1500. Okay. So space, whatever combination I come up with is just going to be to make the space slash better. Got it. Got it. So earth and water in space is the best combo. Like 1533. Can I top that at all? Wind on its own just doesn't work. Fire makes it the fire shot. Earth. 1533. Okay, that's the same as the earth-water combo. Okay. So, fire's the only one that does something differently there. There's so many combinations to try. Like, there's 5 different ones, and then there's 3. Also, I have yet to try if I put the same core in twice. That could also come up with a different solution, couldn't it? The only one I could make an extra one of is the wind, which isn't the really most interesting one. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of cool combos, although it seems like a lot of these will probably have just about the same combo. So the same ending result. So I'm gonna go through all that real quick. There's a lot of choices. Okay. So after doing a lot of testing with this, basically any combo you make is going to need to include spatial. Spatial is what makes it do the kill slash, and also the biggest damage dealer. And then basically there's a couple different ways to double the damage of this thing, and then depending on how you do it, you get extra bonuses as well. So space is just going to stay in there. If you do fire and water, they literally... Whoops, I forgot I had something in there. If you do fire and water, they counteract each other, and you get no extra damage. 769. Just to make sure. Yeah, literally, it might as well not have the cores in there. But if I were to do earth and fire, this makes it do full 1538 and do fire damage. We know that if I add in the air one, it will become an air shot, because we've already done that. So, fire damage, full damage. If I do earth and water in there, it does the full damage and does regular poison instead. But if I put in a wind core and earth, it does full damage and nothing else. So wind, earth kind of counter each other, but don't get rid of the damage. They just don't have special boosts. The best one, at least in my opinion, comes from doing wind and water. I somehow lost access to the one that was doing slowness. Like, one of these, earth and something gave slowness, but I don't remember what it was. I forgot to put the water thing actually in. It does the full damage. Actually, I think it does 0.3 more, and then does fatal poison on top of it. As far as I can tell, this is the strongest combo I can come up with. I think fatal poison's probably better than fire. I don't know. It's one of the two is stronger. And I don't remember how I got to the slowness one. Was it just earth? Now I don't remember. That's not going to be it. That we've already tested. If I just do earth. Station earth just on its own didn't work? I thought it did. Did I do this one? No, that was the regular poison. What was doing slowness? Actually, that might have been earth, water, and air together without space, maybe? Yeah, that did slowness, but did very low damage. That's right. Oh, no, it didn't add a wind orb. These are a little bit finicky sometimes. Yeah, that does slowness 3, but only does that much damage. If I add in fire with the earth, it will become mud instead. But at least for our purposes here, I think the highest damage one is the most important one. So fatal poison and that. This is a really cool system. I love Uh, granularity, is that the word? Not really. I love options and being able to mix and match to get different effects. It's a very cool thing in games. Anyways, that's enough testing that for right now. Black Lightning. Shoot Black Lightning at varying strength, or summon a massive storm which attacks any non-allied mobs. A short-range Plasma Blast can also be used to melt even the strongest of foes. Instant move, you can go away, I don't really need you. So, we just have default power. Okay, it's just Black Lightning. Decreased power. Increased power. Deathstorm, let's go away from the village. Deathstorm, you've become close to acquiring it. Okay. So I'm assuming that, like, plasma thing must need to be a mastered thing, too? Like, I need to master it for Deathstorm and a plasma beam. Okay. It's a cool skill. It does black fire, which is always awesome. Oh, it doesn't burn me. Cool. Also, it's a pretty simple skill to master, apparently. But it's also not a great skill. Like, it's a lightning strike. Lightning strikes aren't that impressive in the grand scheme of things. It's apparently enough to one-shot these mobs, but how good it is against anything bigger or scarier is... Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool skill. I'm glad to finally be able to test it. We're not going to get much use out of it anyways. And by that I mean, it's almost 100% useless against Hinata, and that's only what we're here for, basically. Okay, can one-shot giant centipedes. That's a thing, at least. Oh well. Anyway, that's probably enough messing around doing random stuff. Why don't we actually get up to the big events of the day, shall we? Eventually when the game stops breaking. Okay, I just used Black Lightning to put out the Black Lightning. Because I was about to teleport away and leave it, then I remembered that this area is always active, and therefore this giant black flame was just going to consume an entire forest if I did nothing about it. So basically, I just kept striking the thunder until it destroyed the trees that were on fire for the most part. So I think we'll be safe now. But that did also very, very quickly level this thing up all the way, which now gives us access to Blast. Okay, it's just Electroblast, but a Black Lightning instead. Okay. And Deathstorm. Oh, that also needs to be separately learned. Okay, good to know. Oh, the game is not happy. Oh, I'm on one. Yeah, I don't think the game really likes me using this skill. This skill was so long in the making, trying to get it, and now the game is not happy that I have it. Oh my. And the thing is, I ended up cheating to get this skill eventually. Aw. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we finally get to test this skill, but it's not really making the cut, as I don't think the game wants it to. Anyways, I still need to get back up to full MP. Do I waste my potions right now? Or do I just start nomming on all these crystals? Huh? Oh, the game is really not happy right now. Let me get back up to full stuff real quick, and then we're gonna go find a Hinata. Oh, hello there. I don't know why I randomly decided to fly north up here. I didn't really have a reason to, but I'm glad I did. Hello there, Bewilder. Bewilder has been acquired from the fallen Kirara Mizutani. Hello, Shogo. I don't really need you anymore. But I'm glad I did this. Now the only unique skill we don't have is Severer. And I should have had it, but Otherworlders despawn weirdly. Like, they don't always despawn, but only sometimes. Anyway, it's fine. I get to show off this skill before going to go fight Hinata, I guess. Manipulate friends and foes, compelling them to act according to your will. As far as I'm aware, this works pretty similar to Charm, but I think it works on a larger area. Like, target... Charm. Okay, you're under mind control. Area. Now everything's under mind control. Charm. That gives me Hero of the Village, but I'm already a chosen one, so I don't really need that. And die. Art Bargus, Slime, listened and ended their lives. Yeah. So this is kind of just a better version of Charm. But once again, I'm going to make an assumption and say this doesn't work on the mobs we would want it to. But you know what? Let's just try this one more time, shall we? We're approaching the end of this one. I'm on single target right now. Charm. Ability activation failed. Makes sense. Exactly what I was expecting to happen. Oh, I don't have my fire thing on, which means I can't kill you. Oh, never mind. I was able to just out-damage you. Cool. Oh yeah, speaking of which, someone in the comments kept asking about the Hydra Heart and talking about using it, and this thing gives you, like, permanent regen. But I didn't think it was that important to actually use, because, I mean, we're already pretty powerful, aren't we? Like, we already have a whole lot of regeneration skills. But I also don't have a reason to not use it. And I have a whole bunch of empty hotbar spaces. So you know what? Sure. We just got an extra one on top of it, I guess because of our looting. Also, I don't have weather manipulation, so we're going to be doing / weather clear. But, yeah. As unexpectedly, Bewilder did not work to bypass the whole not being able to tame Hydra's thing and get their skills. Game. Oh well. Anyways, I know where there's plenty of Hinatas, or at least I know where there's one relatively close by. Although I can't remember right now if it's Lord or Orc Lord. I think it was Orc Lord. But I think it's just up to the northeast from here? No. I think... No, it must be it must be Orc Lord, not regular Lord. Maybe? Oh, I don't remember. I know I've seen, like, plenty of Hinatas, like, everywhere. It's the most common spawn for some reason. Oh, there we go. Like, found it perfectly. Anyways, before we actually go fight her legitimately, Berserker needs to come off, and I need you to actually hurt me. Do I bother about getting the resistances? Right now, the only resistances I'm missing are Gravity, Holy, and Lights. Plus the other ones, so a couple others. Oh, Ifrit's dead, well, I guess I'm not getting Gravity. Like, War Gnome's already dead. That was sort of accidental. There's not Sylphide, Akash. Hey, Hinata, where's your wind friend? I can't fly right now, so I'm walking around on the ground. Hinata, where's your friends? Oh. Heroes Hockey, stay out of my peripheral. What did I just kill? Oh, it was a cockatrice. Seriously, Hinata, where's your little wind friend? I don't see it anywheres, and I can't fly to find it faster. It's oh, there you are, little pixie. How rude. Hello. Gotcha. Anyways, now I need Hinata to try beating me up. Oh. I forgot about a thing. Oh, yeah. I don't have spiritual attack resistance. Dead End Rainbow's just going to kill me. I forgot it. Yeah. Forgot about that. I'm gonna need to go loose to her several times now. Although I'm curious about a thing. One, I need to deal with inventory stuff real quick. But for True Hero, does spiritual HP count? Like, if I go let her beat me up for a little bit in order to train up my spiritual HP, to lower my spiritual HP, and if I do enough damage back and get away and regen spiritual HP, will that count for True Hero Evolution? This is an excellent question. I don't know. Like, getting her below 50% HP should be pretty much no problem. I'm not foreseeing that being an issue at all. Like, I can probably do it, like, only a couple swings? Oh, if you know, I'm on the right hotbar. Yeah, I need to be on the hotbar with Mathematician so I can actually bypass her defenses. Oh, I hit her once. Yeah, this is gonna be an issue. I forgot about this. I was thinking everything else was no problem, and I had spiritual resistance the first time, and Hinata wasn't able to do anything about it. Now I don't. Hinata's the only thing that can train this up. I am not prepared to actually fight her. Oh. Oh yeah, she has Mathematician too, which means she's dodging just about as many hits as I am. How many times am I going to have to die to you before we can fight you properly? I think the answer is a lot, right? Spiritual. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty decent number. We're at like 5 already. Yeah, she does about 1,000 damage per hit. I survive 5 attacks. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this a few more times. This is not what I was expecting. I completely forgot about Dead End Rainbow. How much damage does this do? Oh, that did nothing. My attack that can do 1,500 damage does nothing to her. Good to know. Anyways, you want to just keep going a couple more times? We must be getting pretty close, right? Like, we were at 371, and then we died 2 more times. 577. We get about 100 training points every time we do this, and I think I only need to reach 700. I should only need to die 1 more time, I think, to get it. Let's just see. 3. There we go. Spiritual attack resistance is trained up. Good. Okay. So now we can fight her legitimately. She can no longer touch the second health bar. How am I going to do this? I need to get her down low. And I need to get down low myself. There are you. You're also kind of hard to actually keep up with. How did I do this in my last run? Like, was I that much stronger? Oh, no. Oh, no. I have made her even stronger than she was before. This is not going as planned. Blizzard, you have full water resistance, right? But if I put on Mathematician, I turn your nullification into resistance, which I can bypass. Come on. Ow. I cannot see her health bar. She is too fast. Huh. Am I actually doing damage to you? I don't know. Black Lightning. I'm on the wrong skill. Solar Wave. Like Roaring Lion Punch or whatever the skill is called. Ogre Sword. Diamond Path. Turn that on. Teleport's not really what I'm after. Aura Sword. Earth Jail. You fully nullify that because I'm not on Mathematician. Windblade. You fully nullify that because I'm not on Mathematician. Charm does not work, unsurprisingly. Berserker. Let's try Berserker for a moment, shall we? Oh, you have so much defense. How did I bypass this? Where is my aura? Magic aura. Should be here somewhere. Here it is. I don't need Traveler in this fight. In fact, I don't think I can use it. Oh, there we go. There we go. This works. Oh, my slimes have been merged. Good timing. Super important. So, corrosion has... Whoops. I apparently had a cockatrice, and it gave me corrosion. Good to know. So, I'm just going to need to be here forever, actually knocking her down below 50% HP. And then, eventually, once she gets... Oh, that's her blizzard now. Okay, good to know. Once she's below 50% HP, which hopefully won't take too long despite the fact that she's healing, I need to also get below Let's see. I need to get below... Oh, my heart died. Okay, good to know. I guess that has Curse of Vanishing, I guess? Turn off Ultra Speed, I guess. Maybe? Hey, can you stop using elemental things? I resist those. Can you just hit me normally again? This fight is, once again, not going as expected. It's actually a challenge this time around. But also, not the challenge I was expecting. Hey, Hinata, can you hit me normally instead of relying on all this magic, please? Right. Where's my Aura Slash? Aura Slash can bypass a lot for armor. And apparently I don't have it on a hotbar anymore, because I got rid of it for some reason. And she's back up to full. This is fun. Aura Slash instead of Absorb and Dissolve, I guess. Except Aura Slash is no longer actually bypassing her defenses. Also, how come her magic jamming works, but not mine? She should not be able to use magic. I have magic jamming on. This is gonna be a pain. She has stopped damaging me altogether, and I have stopped damaging her altogether. Did Berserker run out? No. How am I going to do this? This just isn't working. Like, neither of us are ever going to die. I'm gonna be here for over an hour just wailing on her, doing nothing. This is the only way I could do this. I ran into a cave and have now locked us in. And she teleported out of it. Because of course she did. Hinata, you are being super annoying. And she's back up to full health. This might actually be impossible. Like, I don't know how to do this. Like, how did I beat you before? I'm sure I probably had, like, permanent strength and I had, like, Aura Sword and all that stuff on. I'm actually going to need to go get more skills before I can beat you, aren't I? Like, I am unprepared for this. This is probably the best I've done. Gotten her to... Come on. Why are my attacks suddenly just stopping working? Okay, she hit 1490. That's probably my new max, my new personal best. And she goes back up to full. She just constantly goes back up to full health. Also, I am not losing health. I forgot to turn off Survivor. But if I did not turn off Survivor, there was no way I would ever get her anywhere close. How am I gonna do this? How on earth am I actually going to do this? This is not fun. I've been at this 20 minutes. This is not fun. Like, I wanted a challenge against Hinata. I'm getting my Hinata challenge finally. Can you stop using those attacks? I need you to use your physical attacks. But you're going to treat my physical defenses. Turn off Survivor. Turn off Survivor for a moment. Oh. Hold on, why is this working all of a sudden? What? How am I doing this all of a sudden? What changed? What changed? I turn off Survivor and suddenly she's losing health. I don't know. All of my resistances are off. All of my healing is off. I'm still not taking damage. This is weird. I'm trying to do True Hero Evolution, but by the time I'm finally able to do True Hero Evolution, I'm too strong to do True Hero Evolution. We're approaching it. We're getting closer. I just need to be here for another hour. Oh, this is weird. This is not exactly what I'd call fun. This is... Oh my. I'll see ya. I'll see you in a little while. I'm gonna just keep at it, and eventually this should work. Huh? Huh? How did I die there? I was at full spiritual HP, and then I was at 0 spiritual HP like it was nothing. She broke my boots. Oh, this is really annoying. This is not fun. Like, 20 minutes. 20 minutes later. Actually, that's probably like 10 this time. But she's down to about 900 HP. Which one is it? It's the... This one? I think it's this one. Don't you dare regen. Oh, Blizzard is working. Are you kidding me? Where is Magic Aura? Turn this back on. She goes into her next phase when she hits 50% HP. I thought she did that when this health bar got brought down to 0. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that is awful. How am I going to do this? I've been at this for like 40 minutes just wailing on her. Oh, this is brutal. Berserker did not go on. Magic Aura is now on. I changed out Observer because I was trying to take more damage. But apparently Observer was keeping me alive, somehow. I don't know how I died the first time there. It's this one. Yeah, no, I literally cannot do this. Like, I legitimately cannot beat her right now. What is this? What am I supposed to do against this? Like, there's literally no mob other than Hinata that could possibly be able to let me do True Hero Evolution. Like, I would literally need to stand put for like an hour to have Charybdis do it, and Charybdis is the only one I can think of that actually passes the bar immediately. Like, I can one-shot Charybdis, almost. I don't know. This is brutal. Like, this is so brutal. How am I supposed to do this? I'm finally able to do True Hero Evolution. Oh, this mask is getting close to dead too. And I don't know. Dragon Skin, that can go on. Berserker, that can go back on. Magic Aura. I'm going to need to master... Yeah, I'm gonna need to master Aura Sword. I'm gonna need to master Diamond Path, I think. Oh, this is brutal. This is rude. Let's head back there one more time. Like, all my defensive stuff is on, and not is gone. Magic Jamming is also on, which means Disintegration Ray just shouldn't work, but it is, because why wouldn't it? Huh. Oh. Just making sure, Magic Jamming is on, right? Yes, it is. Yeah, Magic Jamming is on. Everything I have that could beat her is on. And the one thing that was doing damage to her in our original run, the reason we won this was Aura Sword. This now just doesn't work, I guess, for some reason. I can no longer damage her. I have literally everything on that I can think of to try and get through her defenses, and it's just not working. Huh. What has changed? How was I able to defeat you before? Like, I was able to defeat you pretty soundly before doing True Demon Evolution. But now here I am at more or less the same stage, just before doing True Hero, and I can't even hurt you. What, was it really Aura Sword and Diamond Path making that big of a difference? Like, how was I able to do this before? Yeah, I think I had Magic Aura Space on last time too. Berserker is on. How... What is different this time? Why is this just not working anymore? Yeah, I'm gonna have no problem hitting my 25% mark, assuming she doesn't just one-shot me again. But I legitimately can't damage her? And I don't know why. Like, what is different this time that you just literally cannot die? Like, I legitimately cannot damage her, and I don't know why. Like, I have Mathematician on, which means your defenses and nullifications are basically meaningless to me. Also, the fact that she can just do whatever magic she wants, despite my magic jamming, but most of mine is blocked, is stupid. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I legitimately can't hurt her, and nothing else is going to be strong enough to get me to a true hero evolution. What? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, this is not going to work. Why won't she get there? Why? What is different? Oh, well. I'll try and figure something out between episodes. There's literally nothing I can do here. Why? What happened? Why did I die there? Wasn't I on almost full health? And there was no disintegration ray that time. What has broken? What has changed that has made this actually impossible? I do not know. I don't see what happens. Like, I don't, Yeah, I'm annoyed. Like, I was going perfectly fine. It was rough, but it was working perfectly fine. And then, for whatever reason, despite nothing really changing, it's impossible? Like, I don't understand it. Like, what has changed? I don't think I made this Hinata stupidly powerful. Like, she killed me a couple of times and stole some EP. But she's at 1.04 versus the, like, 1.01 that she starts at. I don't know, maybe I just go find a different Hinata. Like, I really don't know what to do here. This feels wrong. Like, it feels like it broke somehow. Like, there's nothing I can think of about why it's acting like this all of a sudden. Like, the things I was doing before that made me actually able to beat her just stopped working for no discernible reason. I don't know. I'm gonna go find a different Hinata. Apparently we're not doing True Hero Evolution today. Thanks, game, for just completely freezing. That took the wind out of my sails. But, anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time, where we're actually going to try doing evolution. I don't understand what happened. Like, it's weird. What has changed that I am missing? Anyways, whatever. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Okay, so I calmed down a little bit and came back to double... I could not get out of that hole. I calmed down a little bit and went back to double check just to see if she's really that much stronger every time she beats us up. She gains 50 extra armor and about 100 extra health every time. Yeah, I know why we couldn't beat her. Because I let her kill me so many times. I have made Hinata even more of a monster. Like, she was already scary. I just made her a whole bunch scarier. Actually, I think it's only about 20 extra armor each time, but it is like 100 health. Or 75? I think she was at 1055, and now she's at 1115. So like 60 extra armor, 30, like 60 extra health, 20 extra armor, or something like that. Yeah, it's a big difference. That's why we couldn't beat her. I made this Hinata way too powerful. If we go fight the one by the labyrinth, we might actually stand a chance. So that's what we're going to be doing next time. You know what? Fine, disintegrate me. I need to go home anyways. Anyways, for real now, I'll see you next time.